Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to...
Lee Kang-in. Van Basten is wide and looking to get onto this. Shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. He's getting hounded, really hounded. And here's Vinicius Junior. That's a cute ball. Araujo is there, and he can get that clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. That has been slung wide. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. Kvaratskhelia in acres of space out wide. Big chance! Oh, this looks sharp. Goes looking wide.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. Lewandowski!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice control. Now the ball in. And that should get the job done. Hernandez.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. De Jong. And Araujo. De Jong. Shifted it to the flank. Is there any... It's Rashford! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Now it's crossed into the middle. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. Played into the box. Eder Militao gets it away. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking to play him in. Oh, crack shoots! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he's taking no chances there. Tries to pass it through. That's a shade optimistic. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And it's Rashford. Rashford going full tilt down the left. Takes aim and crosses.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. They've got a corner here.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
That has not gone well. Araujo. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And it's Balde. It's Pedri. Dani Olmo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
And here's Van Basten. There's the shot! And it's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitutions taking place.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Van Basten.
There will be 3
Spread out to the left.
time.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Kvaratskhelia. Good driving run. Saka. And that is as far as it goes. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
It's going to be another throw. And the ball is out of play. And it's played forward. Rashford will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar. Now it's Lewandowski. Stood up well to him there. Dani Olmo over to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Rashford really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Has a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That looks a decent ball. Koundé calmly anticipates. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Messi. And it's McAllister. Spread out to the left. And the pass is intercepted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having met...
Pedri! It's a loose ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Lewandowski going about things with real menace. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, really good feet. Valde. And he's intervened well there. Koundé. Kimmich. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
Well, after 45 minutes it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Barcelona have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. He's through here. De Jong. Pedri. Hernandez. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rashford puts his foot on the gas. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Yamal. This is De Jong. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Rashford. He's got away. Costa Curta does really well to win the ball there. Cannavaro. Koundé. It's Hernandez. He's a sharp little ball here. Looking for options for movement. Hernandez has it in a wide position. That's tidy. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's good play. And that interception was most necessary. Shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Dani Olmo out to the right. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Olmo. Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Strong running down that left flank. Into the last 5 minutes. McAllister, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw.
It's Rashford! Oh, that's incredible! And that might well be that! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to...
And that will be it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernail. Barcelona get ready for another crack at the big prize.
everybody,
Will
and
they get the
welcome
win
to
they need
today's
to get their
match.
campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble
Barcelona.
burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Bayer Leverkusen lining up in what very much looks as though it's going to be a 5-3-2.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
That's an imaginative pass. Shoots! He's got away with one there. Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Van Dijk attempts a clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Balde gets across to intercept that. That is ended up in no man's land. Bale. Mbappe is flagged offside. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Pass somewhat off target. Could move up a gear here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Christensen. And it's Pedri. Great ball, and he's in here! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Bale. That's been cut out, well played. It's a searching pass. No, he's just misjudged that one. Bayer Leverkusen look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack.
Mbappe! He's missed, but not by that far.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
And it's been taken short. That's good play. He's dealt with that really well. And now they can spring out of defence. De Jong. Now it's Mbappe. Pedri. Rafinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Lewandowski, Yamal. And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
So,
for
no breakthrough from either side,
bulletins from the regional
0-0
police
after
department.
45 minutes of action.
Substitution in progress.
And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Decent chance! He's delivered all right!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this...
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lasts no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Nice bit of trickery. Valde, terrific header! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Dani Olmo is offering a wry smile there.
Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar picks it up out wide. Real chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. And smartly reclaimed. Yamal. Spread out to the left.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's away! Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Iniesta.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Bale. Gets good distance on it. Valde gets a foot in here.
Has been indicated.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Bernal gets the nod here. Anything we should note about him, Jim?
Well, he's just very good at winning the ball and making very good use of it too, turning defence into attack.
And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Balde. Played into space out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And here's Lewandowski, tries to play it through. Mendes deals with that comfortably. Rudiger gets it away.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. There's the shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
He's through here. Great ball and he's in. Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Rodri tries to pass it through. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's had it nicked away. Christensen gets across to intercept that. Looking for options for movement. He has a look up. Tries a shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the first half is done. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our World Charity Fund.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 6, Yamal. Number 9, Rafinha.
And the action
14,
is back on the way.
Robert Lewandowski.
Barcelona decide to shake things up. There has been a change in
Number
personnel.
18, Dani Olmo.
Neymar,
Coming on the field.
Xavi,
Number 4, Messi. Number 15, Neymar.
threads
Number
one in.
20,
Balde kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Number 13, Iniesta. Number
Luis
10,
Suarez.
Xavi.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Goes for a shot! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And that's asking too much of anyone and everyone. Neymar.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
It's a promising position. Takes the shot! Messi! From another planet! He's got himself an absolute peach. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Barcelona playing for pride here. And the shots! Great reaction. Oh, brilliant save.
Barcelona are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
De Bruyne. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's picked it up out wide. De Bruyne. And he shoots! He's got a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. So smooth, a signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Barcelona are having a ball here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. De Bruyne. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Neymar plays it in. Cleared without hesitation. He's got... And Messi! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Takes a shot! And he hits the net! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? And he's had a shot! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
So that's it, it is all over. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's match.
The excitement already
Arsenal
palpable.
Against Barcelona.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's the man they call the Little Mozart, Thomas Rosicky.
Yeah, he's not going to give you box-to-box running for 90 minutes, Peter, but he's the kind of...
Real chance! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Saka, played out wide. Saka. Perez. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's had a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. Floated through. Trossard's a header! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. And here's Højlund. Applies the finish!
Højlund really has the confidence.
Højlund! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Perez. Mbappe. Gilberto Silva. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi carries the ball down the right. And he's whipped it across. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe, De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Oh, easy pickings there. White. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Rosicky with the delivery.
Oh, how that cross missed every...
Trossard! And that was very necessary. Oh, this looks sharp. Wilshere.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Yeah, that looks a decent ball. Trossard could try cutting inside here. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Just a quick
The
request
midway
today
point of the
for everyone
game.
to
A
please
very
kindly
entertaining
remove
half,
any cars
Peter.
parked on
The
road
game's being
outside the
played at
stadium.
a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end to end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves
Substitution
into
for
this.
Arsenal.
And I just
Number
hope we get
19,
more of the same in the second half.
Wilshere.
Something to look forward
Coming
to.
on to replace him is
So both teams still
number
stuck on the
8,
starting blocks here,
Odegaard.
0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back on the... Great chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That has not gone well. He's in a great position here. Now it's Trossard, he's got away. Oh, that's neat. Trossard! It's anyone's ball now. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. And he lines up a cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gilberto Silva is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they've...
It's a mighty effort! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And here's Højlund. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is De Bruyne. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Barcelona have their second corner now. They've played it short. And it's White. Chance, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Odegaard, passing is crisp and sharp. Played out to the left flank, back into the middle. Plays it across. Oh, smashing header! And it's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Back in possession and shot a goal! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the...
Oh, what has happened here?
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. White.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Still anyone's game this, one moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Oh, that's a key interception. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Arsenal finding their passes.
There will be 3 minutes
Promising
added
position,
time.
cross to the back post. That's a decent clearance. Probing pass. Oh, that's clever. Now it's Højlund. He is through here, and the shot! The last act of a game, which they chased to the very end. It finishes all square, but boy, they were close to snatching it. So it does end all square. Inspiration. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody, and
The fans
welcome
have
to
pulled out
today's
all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that brings...
Shot a goal! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cole. Oh, good take and a good area. He's having a shot! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking for options for movement. Palmer unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's an excellent interception. And here's Van Basten.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Little doubt, that is a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Barcelona are down to 10 men. Cole. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
That's beautifully weighted. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Flings in across. Mbappe, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Palmer, looking to play him in. Ball driven towards the far post. Timber tries to clear.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And he's whipped it across. And that has been cleared. Danger averted for now. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the
Please turn
break.
your attention to the screen for
Yeah, on the face of it,
provided
it
by
looks
the
a fair
local
reflection
police.
of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
India can be fairly
Substitution on the
satisfied then.
field.
It's so far so good for them.
18,
And it's 1-0 at the break.
Number 23.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Number 11.
India carrying a one-goal lead.
Number 24. Fernando
India
Torres.
different to some extent this
Number
half.
22,
Details of the changes to come soon.
Number
Well, I
4,
think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Ronaldinho has found the net here, of course. Oh, just skips past his man. India are still that goal to the good. And this is Torres. Yamal. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's come loose. He's found a way through. And that's the keeper's ball. And he's only too happy to take that back.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead.
Van Basten! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Torres. And it's Ronaldinho. Gives it back. Out towards the flank. Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution.
Pinches it off him. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passes. It's Ronaldinho! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Messi. Costa Curta cuts it out, looking for the run. Van Basten finds himself offside.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Oh, that's disappointing. It's loose now and they want to get it back. The whistle has gone and it is all over. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Ronaldinho, voted man of the match and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
We're in the presence of goalkeeping greatness, a man with total command of his defence.
I say I wouldn't fancy going eyeball to eyeball with him.
No, I mean, I always like a vociferous keeper, and Oliver Kahn would be perfect for me.
Messi. Belletti. Davids. Belletti. And Adams. Costa Curta. Now it's Reinders. Xavi. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Albertini. Now it's Abraham. Now there's a great chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Belletti. And here's Albertini. Abraham receives it in a good position here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Batistuta. It's a searching pass. Spread neatly. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And here's Batistuta. Nicely weighted ball. Still goalless. Neatly clipped into space. Big chance! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break.
Batistuta! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Aubameyang powering forward here. Davids. And here's Messi. He's going for goal! Terrific effort, just off target.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Messi. Now it's Aubameyang. Out to the left it goes. This looks promising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's
There will be 1
Batistuta.
minute added time.
Albertini. Hernandez. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried
This
for them
is a quick
and the way
reminder to
they've
let you
looked
know that you'll be
in
able to
transitions,
catch today's
Peter.
match
They've been a bit
broadcast
exposed,
live on our
so
club's
they might be
FM
only
station.
one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Milan go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Oh, easy pickings there.
Milan really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Nicely shaped ball. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Baresi. Isco tries to pass it through. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. That's beautifully weighted. Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Substitution for Milan, number 90.
So,
Tammy
time for
Abraham.
changes on both sides,
Number
actually.
7, Santiago Jimenez.
Belletti.
Coming on the field, number 21, Giroud.
And it's Isco.
Number 9,
Mbappe.
Substitutions taking
That's
place.
exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Shoots! They've done it! There seemed no way back, but they are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution for Milan, number 21, Giroud.
Both
Coming
sides
on the
then taking this
field
chance
is
to turn to their
number
benches.
11, Alvaro Morata.
Liverpool grab the
Substitution in
equaliser
progress.
and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And here's Mbappe. Kyle Walker proves too strong. Massaro, and he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nakata. Nice looking ball.
2 added minutes
Well,
have
that
been
might
indicated.
be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desired try. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant
Hello,
buzz in the
everybody,
stadium,
and
and the
welcome
players
to
on the
today's
pitch are
match.
raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Giuliano Belletti will undoubtedly have a very busy game here, Peter. He's good going in both directions and has a very impressive engine.
One of those who's become a cult hit. Great chance! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Now it's Mbappe. De Ligt did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's intervened well there. And it's Bowie.
Such good technique.
Messi goes steaming forward. And this is Luis Suarez. Pavlovic. Now, can they get him away? Takes a shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. That'll be a throw. Davis. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross flung in towards the middle. Nesta. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Pavlovic. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Pavlovic. And that is expertly dealt with. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's come to nothing. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Done delicately. Nuno Mendes gets it away.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Oh, cracking ball. Kane. Lovely bit of skill. Here's Beckenbauer. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer. And he's quick to snap. Rummenigge! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Time.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Luis Suarez. Shot could chance! Oh, the ball's run loose. Oh, what has happened here? And the keeper couldn't hold it. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 45, Pavlovic.
And we're underway
Coming
again.
on to replace him is
A
number
solitary
11,
goal. That has been the
Jan
crucial
Goretzka.
difference.
Substitution.
Messi hurtling down that right flank. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's played it in low. Olise. Rummenigge. Bui. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Owen. Croatia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
There's the shot! He has done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Bui. De Ligt. Beckenbauer. Good pressure, determined, intense. And it's Davis. Now it's Coman. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Owen. Oh, no joy this time. Goretzka. Olise has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. This is their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Well, they've got it back. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
A case now of complete control. Goretzka. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of
43
really...
minutes
It's
added time.
Kane! Oh, the keeper's equal to it. Nicely weighted ball. And it's been played through. Khan gets his hands on it. And that will be the final act. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
Well, Peter, if you're looking for a top-class left-back, look no further than this guy.
Seriously rapid Serginho. What can we expect from him?
Well, he's like a full-back, wing-back and winger fused into one. There's a lot of people who can learn a thing or two about the way he moves about the pitch.
Chance! It's a good run down the right. João Palhinha. No, that's been intercepted. Fernando Torres. There's the shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Kimmich for Olise. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now the ball in. Van Bouten clears it away. Davis. Well, that looks a decent ball. Caught offside that time. And they've switched it over to the other side. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Torres. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. João Palhinha. Back to the keeper it goes.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Kane! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. And he's being shifted off it. Deep cross. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Roberto Carlos. Pirlo. Rooney. And he's intervened well there. Oh, he's bustling through here. Chance, surely! It's there! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
And
It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
It's Muller! No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Great work on the overlap. He's got tall. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Pirlo. Roberto Carlos. And it's Serginho. Kim Min-jae gets across to intercept that. Ambitious ball here. Coman. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Muller. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he scores! Back in business! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Coman. Rijkaard. Coman. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Borussia Dortmund, number 6, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 5, Owen.
Choupo-Moting!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Upamecano. Davis. Beckenbauer. Turns back here, probably the best option. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary. This is Owen. Engages and forces him off the ball. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Spread out to the left, played back in. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The final 5 minutes. Oh, that's clever. And it's Muller. Choupo-Moting! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Now it's Owen. Owen goes steaming forward, looking to play him in. This is Owen. Lovely bit of skill. And that's gone loose. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Muller taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, how will we look back on that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Hello, attendees.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the
Hello,
promise
everybody,
of a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. And the through ball. And he shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Vieri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Great chance! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised.
Kane! That was a matter of inches.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
And it's Messi. And he welcomes it in. Shot. Decent chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Vieri has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Olise. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Seedorf. That's cause for mild irritation.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Strong running down that left flank. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Mendieta played down the flank.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Sane. Now it's Kane.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bui. Nicely weighted ball. He's gone for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
There will be one
Sane.
minute added time.
Probing pass. Sane receives it in a wide... And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing
And a
room
quick
that
reminder
needs
today, everybody,
rousing at
to
half-time,
make sure to
because
put
in
any
truth
litter
they've
in
not
the
really
bins
been at it so
provided.
far.
Thank you for your
If the pep
cooperation.
talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need
Substitution
to.
on the field. Number 14, Kane. Number
So
4,
off we go once more.
Sane. Coming on
Well,
the
I think
field,
in these circumstances it's all
number 20,
about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want...
Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to
Substitutions taking
this?
place.
Olise. Nice looking ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Belletti. Now it's Vieri. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Coleman. Beckenbauer. And it's Davis. Delivers with whip. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Mendieta knocks it into space. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Olise, quarter of an hour into the second half. Olise picks it up out wide. Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Muller, driving on and making good progress. Choupo-Moting. Mendieta. Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. João Palhinha. Nicely aimed pass. De Ligt gets across and deals with it. Costa Curta. It's a promising position. Doi does well to get it back.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick. India really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Beckenbauer. And it's Muller. And there goes the final whistle. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's match.
juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cole, he has a look up. There's a no-nonsense tackle. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Kane.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Crosses in it, terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
So it is still 0-0. He's a sharp little ball here. Kukcu is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Now that looks a decent ball, and he's intervened well there. Kukcu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out to the left it goes. Brilliantly cut out. Davis. Sane. João Palhinha. Now it's Sane. Sane. He has found the way through. That's the keeper's ball. And he cuts out the supply. Davis. And it's Pavlovic. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Sane! Cleared without hesitation. Elise shoots! Koundé gets it away. India are looking to go forward now. And it's been played through. And he's on his way! Chance! It's in! On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
2 added minutes has been
India
indicated.
are in front now, the game's only goal. A header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on
Volunteers
after the
reach
break.
below. Please report to the staff
Well, let's
room
not beat
immediately.
about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kane. Number 21.
That gets things going for the second half.
Number 4.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Number 25.
Oh, super ball.
Number 9, Kingsley Coleman. Number 7, Franz Beckenbauer. Substitution.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Guardiola has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's got away. Oh, he's got a big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
India have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's shifting through the gears here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
India have their third corner. He's in space and looking for options. Vinicius Junior! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Bellingham. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Coleman. Boy. Played out towards the right wing. Beckenbauer. Into the last quarter of an hour. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Davis.
Such good technique.
Davis with the cross. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
João Palhinha. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? Swings in across. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And he's managed to get free.
Indicated.
Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Not too much more here than seeing... And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and
The
welcome
conditions
to today's
contributing
match.
to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Koundé gets it away, and this is Kane. He's got tall, and he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? But just the goalkeeper to beat. Chance! He's delivered all right! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Guerrero on a charge down the left. Beckenbauer. Messi. And they can counter here. Nicely weighted ball. And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Kane. Now it's Olise. Upamecano tries to clear. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. India are looking to go forward now. Olise. Good running, strong and purposeful. And that could set him on his way. And he shoots! It's bounced back off the post. Kukçu.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Guerrero. Koundé makes the interception. Davis. Half-time getting close now. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Guerrero. Beckenbauer. Tries to pass it through.
Added time.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he's gone looking for safety. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been
Please make sure
fairly
you
flat,
watch the
and the
screen
support
for
have had little to
information
cheer
bulletin
about.
from
So
the
an awful
regional
lot of
police
questions
department.
have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Kane. Number 21.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Thomas Müller, number 9.
And the cutback's a mighty effort! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Beckenbauer. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Müller. Oh, good read. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cole. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cute ball. Decent chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Olise. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Quality ball. Pavlovic kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Olise. Out towards the flank. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Threads one in. Cole! Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Beckenbauer. And Müller. That has been cut short.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Coman. And it's Davis. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rodri clears. Upamecano. Beckenbauer. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on them.
Big chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That's going to go a long way.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Can he finish? They've done it! And this is getting better and better. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
India could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. And there goes the final whistle. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
And a quick reminder today,
your final
everybody,
thoughts, Jim? So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Goal! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. He's got full! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cole is offering a wry smile there.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Forlan, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to dink it through. India have got it back, and they'll have another go. He's in space and looking for options. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's neat. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
India clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Owen couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at Cole. Koundé is there to clear. No way through. Romario, ambitious ball here. That looks a cracking ball. Takes a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Beckenbauer. That's good pressing, squeezing the play.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Kamada. Conte. He's... Oh, shooting chance!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Good running, strong and purposeful. He's found a way through. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick reminder today.
Any opinion you'd like to
please
express
take
on the
all
first half?
bins
Well,
located
I
by
think despite the
entrance gates.
scoreline, it's
Thank
been
you very
watchable
much
and
for your
enjoyable. We
cooperation.
certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal,
Substitution
it
on the
should have come
field.
then. But the
Number
odds are favourable
18,
for this second
Andy
half.
Cole. Number
So, no
23,
breakthrough from either side.
Diego
0-0
Forlan.
after 45 minutes of
Number
action.
11, Palmer.
And if you're just
Coming
back
on
from
the
your
field,
break, you've missed very
number
little
8,
of the resumption of the second
Cristiano
half.
Ronaldo. Number 10,
So the first half brought no goals.
Number 9, Platini.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. It's a pretty loose pass. A long ball by the goalkeeper. India do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Platini. It's a goal kick. Beckenbauer gathers from the goal kick. Platini finds himself offside. Rijkaard. Couldn't squeeze it through. Goalless still, and either side really getting onto the front foot. He's on it, can he get away? Ronaldinho, and a chance! It's in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
India have taken the lead.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Conte. He is through here. Now has he... He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. So much time and space here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Turns back here, probably the best option. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Platini. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And Owen! And the lead stays intact, just.
Owen clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Into the last 5 minutes.
India really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Belletti. He's got away. Big header! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? So that's it. It is all over. India have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Platini voted man of the match and... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
Hello,
clear
everybody,
evening.
and welcome
The
to
conditions
today's
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And he's there to get it away. Rummenigge, and this is Kane! He's done very well to get to that.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's Son Heung-min. That'll be a throw. That's a lovely, neat pass. Pavlovic, defend. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's found the way past. Oh, super ball. And the shot! It's in! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rummenigge. Not the most accurate pass. Could be danger here. Kane is on his own. It's Kane! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking to play him in. Pass somewhat off target. Sané. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rummenigge. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Nice. He's got full. Just cruising. They are cruising. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
And yes, it's him again. 3-0 and things. Good effort from distance. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Joao Palhinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge.
There will be 3
And here's
minutes added
Sané.
time.
Sané goes on a charge down the left. Davis delivers. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Kane.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Coming on the field.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Number 25.
Now it's
Thomas
Müller, couldn't squeeze it through.
Kingsley Coman.
And it's Messi. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Choupo-Moting. Engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Neymar is steaming forward. And no surprise, that's a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Olise. Looking for options for movement. Bui picks it up out wide. Bui got a long way forward to join the attack. Threads one in. Choupo-Moting. There's the shot! Brilliant from Choupo-Moting! A finish right from the top draw. Over the hills and far away. No catching them now. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Well, most of those go high and wide because of their difficulty. He made it look like he does it every day.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Kane! Oh, terrific save.
Barcelona are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Ito. Davis. And it's Joao Palhinha. Davis. Now it's Choupo-Moting. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
It's become a case of men against boys. And it's Valverde. Aimed beyond the defence. Bui. Müller. And this is Müller. Valverde gets across to intercept that. Deftly away. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's a cute ball. Now that's well seen too. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And the shot! It's bounced back off the post. Son Heung-min. And that's it. So a real showpiece win. This stopper simply far too clever for... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Ito. Pavlovic. Bui. Olise going face-to-face with his great rival.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Olise plays it short. In by Rafael Guerrero. Can he finish? This time surely! And it's a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Davis. And here's Muller. And it's Guerrero. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Smoothly does it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's a super give and go. Climbs up big! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. That has been slung wide. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
João Palhinha.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Galatasaray are back in business! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from
Kane! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Now it's Kane. Looking for options for movement. Oh, it's come loose. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rooney. Good running, strong and purposeful. Guerrero. Now it's Muller. João Palhinha. Olise. Oh, facing up to his head. Just the goalkeeper's a beat. And he takes a shot! And he hits the net! And again they hit the front! Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Kane. And it's Pavlovic. Spread it left. Ito. Now Boy. And it's João Palhinha. Olise. Oh, played through for the wide man. Boy got a long way forward to join the attack. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Rooney. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking to play him in.
Galatasaray really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Muller. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Guerrero. Oh, that's fabulous.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Substitution.
Galatasaray have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
That's at the end. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be...
Big chance! He is away, the launch of a brand new hero. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And it's Azar. Now it's Lewandowski. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Davis is there and he can get that clear. Knocks it into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kane. Sane will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's going for goal!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Cleared away.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Davis. Is there a chance? And that is doing no harm at all.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Alexander-Arnold. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ambitious ball here. And it's hoisted clear. Cleared without hesitation. Tries to play it through. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's Kane! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Azar, and he's being shifted off it. João Palhinha. Bui. And here's Olise. And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Muller clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were
will be
better
1
options
minute
for him
added
there.
time.
Now it's Kubo. Palhinha. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
João Palhinha. Sané. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's an imaginative pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's João Palhinha. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Shapes to shoot! Sane with the short one. There's the... Muller! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Atletico Mineiro disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Sané looking to add to his goal. Sané going face-to-face with his great rival. DiMarco gets good distance on it. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Now it's Kubo. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Climbs up big! And it's in! Atletico Mineiro are level! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Number 10, Pedro Neto.
Atletico Mineiro have the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
DiMarco deals with that comfortably.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And this is Kane.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Pedro Neto.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Doué. Davis. And there goes the final whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with...
Chance! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! How very smart. He just got it right.
Kane really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Number 14, Harry Kane.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Camavinga. That's an excellent interception. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ito. More and more pressure on the ball here. Davis. And it's Sané. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gravenberg. Sané. Upamecano. And it's Bui. And Pavlovic. Olise. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Sané. Sané going face to face with his great rival. Oh, that is a good ball to Olise! They've done it! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nketiah receives it in a good position here. Messi! And he's there to get it away. Can he get on the end of this? Olise. And it's Davis. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. And João Palhinha. 5 minutes till the break. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot, and he's certainly on. And a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice control.
Has been indicated.
Olise. And a chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him.
And it's half-time here. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And we are already promptly back underway. Looking for the run. Olise. He is just caressing the ball. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Akanji gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Can he get it through? It's Kane! Oh, it's hit the post! Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Nketiah. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Tries to play it through. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Nketiah. Akanji. Pressing high and with purpose. Gravenberg. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, some tackle that. Palhinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kane. Bui.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Edin Ketien. Coming on the field is number 4, Phil Foden.
Van Dijk. Matheus Nunes. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, good read. Olise. Now it's Kane, out to the right. Now it's Muller, and it's Bui. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Camavinga with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Eduardo.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bui receives it in a wide position. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark.
Substitution on the field. Number 38, Krevenbach. Coming on the field is number 25,
Van Dijk.
Caicedo.
Foden. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Davis. Now it's Kane. Tries to pass it through. Matheus Nunes. It's Gavi. And that's that. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely
Hello,
here.
everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone.
Shoots! Goal! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Early ball. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's tidy. Masuaku gets a cross in. Pulisic. Benacer. And Tomori. Benacer. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great vision. Lefebvre. It's a promising position. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pavlovic. Rafael Leao. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's made its way to him. He's had a shot! Granit Xhaka. 30 minutes gone. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Goes for a shot! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Now it's Albertini. He shifted it to the flank. Rafael, and the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Nice bit of trickery. Pulisic. Rafael Leao. Shot, surely! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass
2
to
added
play him
minutes
in.
has been
Both
indicated.
needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Showing good feet. Knocks it into space. And he's straight offside. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tomori shifted upfield, pinches it off him. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. Lofted in, and he gets rid in a hurry.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pulisic looking to add to his goal. A Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't...
And the shot!
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting them...
Oh, what a climb! They got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Mukiele. Poveda. Incoming delivery, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Albertini. And it's Hernandez. Baresi. Pavlovic. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Rafael Leao. He might be in here! And it's Hernandez.
Substitutions taking place.
Lefebvre. Poveda. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. For Masuaku. Nicely weighted ball. And it's played in. He rises! He scores! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So is this the start of a comeback? Now it's Brobby. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired. it.